Hello, Olive Branch. How are you today?
I'm doing good, Maple Leaf. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Olive Branch, I would like to ask you a question.
Shoot.
How do you imagine the character Samus Aran from the Nintendo Metroid series to be as a character? Like, do you think she's brave? Do you think she's courageous or a lone wolf type? Do you think she's, like, I don't know, a housewife type? Is she a coward? Is she a bully? What do you think?
Well, I've only played the games Super Metroid and Metroid Primes 1 and 2, but my impression from playing those games is that Samus Aran is, like you said, a loner and quite courageous. She is very self-reliant. She doesn't rely on anybody else to do her job for her because she gets called in, she does the job. The games have this sense of exploration and loneliness that fits her personality very well, I feel. And I wouldn't say she's a blank slate, but I would say that she is observant, quiet, more the strong, silent type. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Thank you for answering that question, Olive Branch.
No problem.
But I'm afraid I'm going to have to crush your perception of what you assume Metroid's Samus Aran to be, because we are about to play Metroid Other M.
Oh boy. Space!
The final frontier. One of the frontiers. The frontier.
I think it is the frontier.
The frontier.
Yes, the
The
final.
last one. We've conquered pretty much all the other frontiers. We're still working on the ocean, actually.
Not in the future.
No, not in the future. The future's all... In the future, the ocean's all good and done.
And so are space babies, just like in 2001, The Space Odyssey.
I only saw that one scene from 2001. The really trippy one, you know, the scene.
D scene.
The scene.
That
You know
movie
exactly.
has at least 3 D scenes, but Super Metroid has 5.
Super Metroid has 5 of these scenes.
Well, not this. This is really pretty.
Still alive.
This is a Super Metroid.
Or is it?
The baby.
Or is it?
It is totally Super Metroid.
Why do you say that? What gives you that idea?
Because it's the... Look at that. It's Samus being powered up by a Metroid.
Is it?
It is, and there's...
And now you're gonna say that's Mother Brain, right?
It is Mother Brain.
Or is it?
This is
Not.
totally Super Metroid.
Yeah, it's Super Metroid.
Does this mean we're going to be playing Super Metroid? In
Uh,
HD?
In HD? You know what? That would be such a better idea than Metroid Other M.
Oh.
Metroid in HD, I would pay good money for that, actually. Provided Samus doesn't say anything.
This is Metroid Other M. I forgot. I thought we were going to play a good game.
So I heard... I heard you never actually played Metroid Other M, so how do you know for certain?
Because everybody on the internet and their mother has said this game is a travesty of the Metroid series.
You know what? I'm actually gonna... I don't know if I agree with that, but I am gonna say that the game itself is fine. The game itself is fine.
Alright.
I will expand on this much later down the series, maybe towards the end of the LP, but I think Metroid Other M as a game is very acceptable. As
Just
a
the game part.
Yeah, just the game part.
Oh boy. And poor baby Metroid just bit the bucket.
Time
Kick
to
the bucket.
go.
And this is why Metroid Other M is so great. Like, we have such high expectations. We're inside the arm cannon, and she just fires a shot, and it's all so cool and very pretty.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What does this remind you of?
This reminds me of the Star Wars prequels, like, you know, throwing back to the nostalgic stuff of the original trilogy.
Well, you're making some awful comparisons right off the bat here.
How so? Because now we got
The
Naked Samus.
The Star Wars prequels, Naked Samus.
Well, Zero Suit naked,
I awoke
I
to the
guess.
familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
And she's speaking, oh my god, stop. Is this Jennifer Hale?
No, it's not. It's someone else. I don't
A dream.
immediately know her name off the top of my head.
I had been reliving the
How can
tragic
you
moments of my
have
recent
Samus
past.
without Jennifer Hale?
That's an excellent
Thanks to the
question. Did
hybrid
Jennifer
unit.
Hale voice Samus
It was given
in
to me
Smash Brothers?
somehow by the baby.
I guess she did.
I laid
I mean,
my brain to waste,
if you check IMDb, I'm pretty sure she did.
and the
maybe.
explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes. along
Zebus.
with remains of my
Zebus.
brain,
I say
the
Zebes.
space
I say
pirates,
Zebus.
and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley. And the baby.
Alright, so quick backstory. Ridley is the leader of the Space Pirates, right?
He is the leader of the space pirates. He is the smartest of them all, and that's pretty much, well, aside
That's
from
not
him,
saying a lot.
Ridley is actually fairly smart if, like, Metroid canon is your thing.
And this is Team Ninja, of course, because
Yeah, this game was developed by Team Ninja.
same guys who did Dead or Alive. I'm not really gonna
And
hold my hopes high for
and
a
Ninja
good
Gaiden.
presentation. Yeah.
Yeah. This game was directed by his last name is Sakamoto. I forget his first name. Sakamoto also directed the original Metroid, Super Metroid, and Metroid Fusion.
Oh,
Keep
we
that
can't-
in mind.
This can't be bad then.
No,
Look
it
at
can't
that.
be
Look
bad.
at that. We got freaking Samus, and we got third-person
We
over
have-
view.
Yeah, and we have tutorial modes, and it's not 2D. It's 2.5D. I don't know. I
No,
can
this
move
is,
it in all.
this is 3D. If you can move in all three directions, it's
all
or
eight directions.
Eight directions.
All eight-
It's
eight
3D.
directions.
And
Alright, good
yours,
enough for me.
horrible shot. Can't break those things. Never mind.
Yes, I tried the charge beam.
Yeah, that guy is not very quick on the uptake.
Just the way I like it.
So this is Samus.
Okay, more fun.
Here she is running around. Doing jumps.
She's got some height on that jump, I tell you.
Go
Mm.
ahead and drop some bombs.
Oh yes, the morph ball, best power up.
Okay. Get out of
If you
order.
think Metroid,
Normal.
then you think Morph Ball, aside from like Metroids.
Well, you think morph
Yeah.
ball, charge beam, missiles,
You think a lot of things.
and you can't do the infinite jump. That's sad.
No. So instead, they just give you regular jump. I'm toying around here, you stupid dick. Jeez.
I'm pirouetting through the air, testing out my suit.
Stand in the middle of the room.
No, I don't wanna. Now here's the thing Metroid Other M does. Sometimes in the game, the camera is going to go over your shoulder like this in some kind of third-person view, and you're just going to walk around like this.
That's totally Resident Evil 4 style.
I have no idea what what they were thinking when they did this. She handles like a tank. She can't turn around, that's why I was walking back into it.
She's groove stepping in there, and that guy is a dick.
From there,
Drop me into a pit.
to work your way up.
Tells me to jump off the walls to get back up, but screw that, I want to do the infinite bomb jump. And if you haven't gathered yet, it
you
is
just-
really difficult to do. Like, you can do the triple bomb jump, but you have to have, like, frame perfect button pressing. It's ridiculous.
So you got blue bomb balls.
Let me out, let me out.
No,
me out.
you have to kill zoomers. Start killing zoomers.
Fake zoomers.
Oh, hologram zoomers, yeah.
Holograms. One thing that I like about the combat in this game is that if you're fighting a whole bunch of enemies, like right off the bat,
Okay, looking good.
I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever I was aiming at a different opponent, Samus changed her battle stance. And I thought
That's-
that was neat.
That's a cool animation. So what is this?
Sense move. This is a type of... Well, it's not a counter. It's more of a dodge. It can be a counter. Whenever
here-
you're nearly hit by a shot or a physical attack, if you press in any direction, you will suddenly jump in that direction. And if you hold down the fire button, you will instantly charge up a charge shot.
That can be very... I can picture that being very useful in a boss fight.
Very useful.
Nice. Remember how that feels.
I thought it was kind of neat, the sense move thing.
Oh, look at that. You dropped a bunch of bombs.
Yeah, you can still do that in this game. So
And-
that's one thing that I
Wait,
get.
wait, what is this?
Concentration. If you hold the Wiimote vertically and hold down the A button, you will regenerate your health if you are in very low health, and you will regenerate your missiles.
One of your pesky
What?
lurking
There are no health pickups or missile pickups in this game.
What?
Nope, neither.
So it's Samus's pure willpower that powers up her suit.
That's right. She says, I want missiles, and the gun gives her missiles. I think this guy just flipped me off.
Yeah, and, I'd be... Oh, God, who decided on that? I mean, not that I liked grinding stuff, but... Oh,
Why not say hello with a missile?
Okie doke. That is one thing I can agree with.
yeah, okay, well, either way, like I was saying, it's one thing to, to grind grind health and missiles, but it's quite another to just say, ignore that altogether and say, nope, you're gonna be concentrating your willpower missiles, made with power of Samus. and you're kicking that space pirate's ass.
Yeah, I'm kicking this guy's ass to Kingdom Come.
And he's not going down.
Doing lots of sense moves and charge shots, and I'm just jumping on his head and blowing him the hell up.
Oh, that was pretty slick. I gotta
That
say
is-
though, the animations are not bad.
Not
bad at all.
How about you try using a power bomb?
So
One
power
of the-
bombs.
One of the best weapons in the entire series is the power bomb.
It gave me seizures as a kid. It was that good.
Seriously?
No, it didn't.
Okay. Boom!
And yep, there's the.
Allow
Just annihilates everything around you.
And
You have infinite power bombs. You don't need to recharge them like your missiles, but they do have cooldown time.
Yeah,
so
I
you
noticed.
so you can't just spam them.
Oh well.
looks like you took
So you'll be noticing like things like fade to black and just regular fades in between scenes. That is on the Wii itself. That's not me doing any editing. Just so
And
you know.
wait. She's talking about the baby again.
Right.
Yeah,
You're
baby.
doing the meeting.
The baby.
Baby, baby,
The big dogs are waiting.
Is she gonna talk about the baby a lot?
Baby. Baby, baby.
No. Is she gonna talk about the baby a lot?
Drink every time you hear baby.
Oh, it's that kind of game.
You will be dead.
Oh God. There you go. Take a shot.
Take a shot.
I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign.
You're gonna take a couple more shots before this cutscene is over.
Never again would I encounter
There you go.
Another one.
baby. Never.
So above all else, this game may have its criticisms. Its control scheme is kind of janky if you're not really used to it. The story, well, we're gonna find that out ourselves, honestly. I don't really want to talk about the story, because, like, you're just gonna find out for yourself just what the story is, and the characters and all that.
So she's talking to Space Senate.
Yeah, the Space Senate.
The Galactic Senate? I have no idea.
Anyway,
Star
as I
Wars.
was saying,
Yes?
this game may have its criticisms, but one thing I'm sure we can all agree on is that it's very
I
pretty.
don't know how
Well,
much
pre-rendered
time passed
pretty.
since then. Days went by.
Oof, well, whatever the way.
and
it's just
people's
very pretty.
recollections of Metroids and
She's
space
talking
pirates
about
grew
people
nebulous
getting
over
nebulous,
time.
and I see what she did there.
Yeah,
But-
that was a joke.
But how
She did
how
a thing.
long? How this game is between the Prime series and Super Metroid, or
No, it's
after Super
between-
Metroid and before what?
Metroid Fusion.
All right, I'm not very good.
Baby's cry,
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
a common SOS with the
Nice.
urgency
Take a
of
shot.
baby crying.
A common SOS with the
Countering
urgency of a
fact
baby
that the
crying,
purpose of the signal is to draw attention.
like a regular SOS wouldn't do that.
Yes, because a regular SOS is
A
like
remote
if
part
it's
of
if it's not
space.
too if it's not too inconvenient, could someone rescue us? And I have no idea what she meant by that.
A detour. Take a shot.
It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Oh,
You know what?
boy.
It would be actually quite a bit more fun if I had thought ahead to actually bring a drink here.
We'll do that next time.
Maybe next time, yeah.
But let's not turn this into Timpy 40s.
Shoutouts.
Shoutouts. And what is this
This-
ship?
This game is very pretty. It's called the Bottle Ship.
The bottle ship.
I don't know why. It's shaped like a baby's bottle, I suppose. I don't know.
I think it is actually.
I
You
mean,
can't
yeah, I
get
could-
any
I could
more
see-
heavy-handed with the imagery.
I
than-
could see the resemblance.
No. I think who's the director for this game again?
His name is Sakamoto. His last name?
Sakamoto. I think Sakamoto was just like, let's just drop a friggin' anvil on the people's heads and saying, let's just go heavy-handed on the imagery and just go all out.
You know what, though? Like I
What?
said, Sakamoto did direct the original Metroid,
What
Super
happened?
Metroid, and Metroid Fusion.
What happened?
I have no idea.
Well, actually, you know what?
Uh,
I can't complain yet because this is just a start. I'm not going to let first looks prejudice my
You-
appreciation of the aesthetics of this game.
You've taken how many baby shots?
I don't know. I'm going to lose count, I swear. But correct me if I'm wrong here, but Samus's mission was to eliminate all Metroids, right?
That's correct.
Okay, oh, and I noticed a scene transition here.
Yeah,
But,
we're
okay,
about to move into gameplay.
Okay, so, Samus's mission, eliminate all Metroids.
That's correct.
And yet, she feels remorse for this one Metroid that saved her bacon, and now she's all angsty and depressed over that one Metroid, despite them being parasitic, energy-sucking monsters.
Well, you've never played Metroid 2 for the Game Boy, right?
I have not.
Well, her mission in that game was to exterminate all the Metroids, and she succeeded, but there was one Metroid hatchling that she did not kill, because when she came across the egg, it hatched right in front of her, and it imprinted on her as its mother. And she said, you know what, I can't kill this.
And what is going on here?
She's taking a look at the ship in the background.
What's the point?
The game will occasionally do this to you. It will put you in first-person mode. You cannot leave it. Your Your objective is to look around this image to find just one little thing about this entire thing, this entire image that is somehow going to decipher everything about it.
And you're pixel hunting now, aren't you?
Basically. Somewhere in this image is something that is going to tell me what's up.
Oh,
That. Did you see that? Did you see how small that was?
that was not even a hint, and
Not even a hint, and it was teeny. And you know what? That's going to be happening a lot.
oh man.
Well, like the pixel hunting thing.
And we're back to
It's gonna be
gameplay.
small. We're back to gameplay. We're actually playing the game now.
Oh, sweet.
But I decided that this is enough of an intro. We're gonna save instead.
Ah. And I was just about ready to go, oh yes, scan time.
Scans?
Scans.
What are scans?
They didn't keep scans?
Scans?
Fuck.
What are scans? I don't understand.